Welcome to Overland Journey TV. I'm Ron Douglas. We are in Longmont, Colorado at Tread Industries. Snuck in Matt's shop because he's off today and I frankly didn't want to clean my shop. So we're going to be applying Dynamat to the interior of the blue collar Ford. So stick with us and I'll show you how to get it applied. I'm Ron Douglas. I travel the world utilizing every form of transportation possible in a quest to discover the latest advancements in adventure travel. Join me as I review products, meet new people, and reveal the splendors of the world as only an explorer can. That's my type of overland. All I gotta do is lean. Welcome to Overland Journey TV. Okay, so as you can tell, we removed all the interior out of the vehicle. In order to apply the Dynamat, it's got some adhesive, but we got to get this entire interior clean. So what I'm going to be using is just brake cleaner, just standard brake cleaner. Just make sure that, see this one here basically says right on the cover, removes grease and oil and leaves no residue. That's what you need. So wipe the whole interior down with that after you vacuumed it and scrubbed it. And then we can apply the Dynamat. Now the easiest way to do this is just start from the highest point and work your way down, just like washing the car. So I'm going to start up in here. Then I'm using lint-free shop towels. You wanna work in a well-ventilated. Yeah. It's also important to work in a well-ventilated area. I guess I should probably say that as a responsible person. Although it'd be funny if you didn't. You'd be smelling fumes for a while and be feeling a little good for a while. But I recommend that you ventilate. Keep all the windows down, keep the doors open. And if you're working in a shop, probably be a good idea to keep the door open there as well. You're probably going to use a ton of these, so make sure you have plenty. So Dynamat Extreme is the product that you apply everywhere. It's got this aluminum type covering, and this goes over everything. The silver is actually a constraining layer, and basically what Dynamat does is it turns noise into low radiant heat. And now it's not heat that's going to like heat up your feet or anything like that. It's just a really light, low heat. What I also like about the product is it really tightens the vehicle. When you're dealing with miles and miles of dirt roads, corrugated roads, highways, especially in California, where you're constantly beating the truck, it's really nice to have a nice quiet truck, solid when you shut the doors, nice and quiet. You can hear your radios, you're not shouting at each other when you're driving down the highway, because you've got so many factors. Not only do you have corrugated roads or gravel roads, dirt roads, highways, you're also going to be dealing with either an all-terrain tire or a mud-terrain tire, like what we're going to put on this one. So, you know, the noise level on that's also going to increase. Plus, if you convert to diesel, any of those type factors, it just keeps raising the noise level. Everything keeps raising the noise level. And what Dynamat does pretty much is turning the F-150 into a Cadillac type sound inside. So this is what we're comparing Dynamat to. There's not much comparison. This is with what factory Ford came with. And this really doesn't do anything to quiet the vehicle at all. So, it's done. So Dynamat comes in sheets, as you can see here. So what I like to do is I like to actually lay it out. Everybody's a little bit different on how they do it. Some people just do one at a time. I like to just lay it out. So, And again, you want to start with your highest point and work your way down, except the fact that when you're doing the ceilings and stuff, you know, dealing with all this metal and stuff is really tough on your knees. So at this point, I like to do the floor first, and then that way I can get in there on the nice cushy Dynamat and work on the top. And like I said, this is just a rough drawing. I'm just kind of trying to get an idea about how many I'm going to use down here.